30 years ago, Navy SEAL VBSS teams would embark on multiple missions across the Middle East, giving themselves a formidable name and image. Replicated across the media, like in the XOF from Metal Gear or in the Dark Depths mission Ready or Not, the equipment and gear used by the VBSS has become loved by many, despite there being very little to no information out there. Today, we break that as we discuss one of the multiple life jackets used during this time period, the UDT. The Underwater Demolition Team Life Preserver, UDT for short, dates back to Vietnam as it was used by SEALs in training and others in the Naval Sea Systems Command. The vest would have multiple variants, each changing in size and look, but all with a similar purpose. These gray life preservers were meant for surface swimming, hydro reconnaissance, and other over-the-beach missions. The UDT we have here today is a longer style of the horse collar, but still has the same functions as its much less cumbersome cousin. This one, however, comes with a small bag that the life jacket can fold into, making storing and carrying it much easier. To attach to the user, it utilizes a simple buckle that connects in the back, while the wearer would put their head through the life jacket itself. The small bag also features both a manual blow-up valve, along with an automatic one that uses a small CO2 cartridge. While the UDT dates back all the way to Vietnam, today's video focuses on the use of the UDT by SEAL members conducting VBSS exercises in the early 90s, specifically up to 1991. Now, while the UDT would be phased out just a few years later by the LPU-21, it still appeared in countless refs. Now, the most common UDT variant used at the time was the much shorter horse collar style, which looks more like a bib rather than a life-saving device. So, something you might have noticed is I have yet to show an actual reference of the longer one being used. As I mentioned, it is much more common to see the shorter version throughout these refs, most likely based on the way it attaches and the fact that it is much less cumbersome. However, looking closely at this reference photo, it is noticeable that the manual valve goes across the chest, differentiating itself from the short style and confirming that the longer bib was still used at this time. So, while this is a snowflake piece of kit for VBSS collecting, its appearances and references at the time makes it a nice addition in any early 90s collection. Anyways, it's a shorter video today, but it gets information and references out there of this rare life jacket being used. If you enjoy collecting niche pieces yourself, make sure to check out my Discord, where you can converse with others who like building kit. Also, be sure to check out my full VBSS video, because this 90s stuff is genuinely so peak. That's all for today, and I hope to see you in the next one. Peace.